Welcome traders to another educational video titled The Evening Star. The Evening Star is a very popular bearish reversal pattern. But let's start from the beginning. Let's go through the specs of this reversal pattern. It consists of three candlesticks. The first one is a long white body during an uptrend. The second one is a small candlestick, is a small body of either color. And that body, that candlestick, but more specifically the body of the second candlestick, does not touch the previous body. Good. And the third candlestick, it's a long black body that closes well and more specifically below the midpoint of the first candlestick of the first long wide body. And this gives this pattern a bearish implication. Very good. Let's go through a real chart to identify our reversal pattern. And I'm sure that it's not going to be very hard to identify it. Right on the top of the uptrend, right on the top of the rally, a long white body followed by a small black body in this case. The bodies do not touch. This is one of the specs. And the third candlestick, it's a long black body that closes below the midpoint of the first candlestick. And this, of course, as you witness, caused the market to collapse. Excellent. Let's go through our first basic strategy. Again, a prerequisite is an uptrend or a rally. We identify the evening star at the top of the rally, at the top of the uptrend. We place a sell order right below the low price of the pattern. And as always, we place a protective stop loss right above the high price of the pattern. Now, in this basic strategy, we're going to close our position at the 200% level. And of course, any case we identify any reversal pattern in the opposite direction, then we are forced to close the remaining of our trade. So in this basic trade, we can close part of our trade at the 200% level, and then we can allow a small part to run even lower. But once again, when we identify the reversal pattern in the opposite direction, in this case is a hammer, then we exit altogether. Good. Let's take a look at another strategy, another variation. Again, at the top of the rally, we identify the evening star. We sell below the pattern. We place a protective stop loss right above the pattern. And now we're going to use the Fibonacci extensions 161.8 to close part of our trade. Then the 261.8% to close another part of our trade. And then finally, we're going to close the remaining at 423.6%. But in any case, if we identify any reversal pattern in the opposite direction, then you know what to do. We close the entire trade. Another variation. Now we are going to employ our favorite oscillator, and we're going to identify the evening star at the top of the uptrend. Then we take a look at our RSI, and we see that it happens to be in the overbought zone, alerting for a possible potential reversal to the downside. So after we locate, identify, spot the evening star, then we feel more confident, combined with the oscillator being in the overbought zone, to place a sell order right below the low price of the pattern, and then place a protective stop loss right above the high price of the pattern. Then we're going to use the classic Fibonacci extensions 161.8 to close part of our position, then 261.8 to close another part of our position, and then we are going to close the remaining of our trade at the 423.6%. Again, if we see any reversal pattern in the opposite direction, then we're forced to close the remaining of our trade. Excellent. Let's go and visit another system, another strategy. Let's explore another idea, another concept. Now, here we use the Bollinger Bands. We're going to dedicate one or more videos about the Bollinger Bands, this popular indicator or system, if you prefer. Now, we identify our evening star at the upper band, which implies, of course, that the market has reached an extreme area. Good. Now, we place a sell order right below the low price, and we place a protective stop loss right above the high price of the pattern. Now, take profit. Well, we're going to use the Bollinger concept here, and we're going to close the whole trade when the price hits the lower Bollinger band. Good, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe below, like and comment. Now, one more strategy, one more variation of our Bollinger bands maybe. Yes, so at the top of the Bollinger band, at the upper Bollinger band, we identify the evening star, and of course we place a sell order right below, a protective stop loss right above, and now we are going to close part of our trade at the 200% level. It's a more conservative approach if you wish, and then we will allow the remaining of our trade to run lower, and when it touches the lower band, we're going to close the remaining of the trade. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more.